Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday. I've got Scott Peterson with Home Perfect Restoration here with me today, and on a pretty serious topic, right? I mean, these fires that were in Elsinore and got really close to home this time. Yeah. And there's a lot of people that are wondering, oh my word, what am I supposed to do? Even if you don't have actual fire damage, there's smoke, there's ash, there's all these different things. So just bringing Scott in to help us out with kind of like, look, I mean, so just give us the basics. I mean, someone's got some issues. What's the next first steps?
Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of smoke damage claims out there. There already is. We've brought air scrubbers out to people that are like severe asthma sufferers, right, as they're trying to figure out the next steps. We've done that for free, but we're already meeting adjusters out there, and this is different because there's what we're learning from some of these adjusters there's these new policies that the carriers are coming out with as it pertains to wildfires. So we met with a AAA adjuster yesterday and the day before that said that what they're going to be doing is they're going to be capping out coverage if people are going to file their claim 60 days, 90 days after this wildfire happens. They'll cap it out at like a $5,000 cap. That's all they're going to pay out on it, even if you have $30,000, $40,000 in damage. So with that being said, it's going to be important to move sooner than later, but also like have a restoration company come out and see if you actually do have damage before you do file that claim, because you don't want to risk your rates going up if you don't need them. Right.
And you've talked about that before with us, right? Where, this didn't seem very obvious to me, but you said really the first call needs to be to a reputable restoration company, right?
Sure.
Maybe not even before you call your insurance, so that you can come out there. And the key there, guys, is reputable, right? I mean, every time there's any kind of disaster, whether it's fire, flood, whatever it is, there's plenty of people that are willing and ready to take advantage.
Right.
So you got to get someone out there. I was talking to Scott before he came on, and he said he's gone out to a handful of houses where they thought they had issues, and he was able to let them know, look, that you're actually good. Just let it ride. So it actually help them avoid, doing any sort of an insurance claim or anything like that. So
yeah, on Monday we went to 10 homes. 5 of them didn't have damage. So kind of some things to consider is, one, the odor outside is going to be terrible. So it can go either way. So you're going to go inside, it's going to be an improvement. So you may not think you have damage, so you want somebody to take a look at it. Or two, there's going to be odor outside, and you're just going to kind of bring that into the home with you and think you have damage, and you don't. What we're going to see a lot of is the homes that have a lot of ash on their roofs, around the house. Most likely their attic is going to be contaminated to some degree. So getting in the attic, checking the insulation, checking where all the vents are in the attic, and see if ash has come into the house. That's something you're going to want to get taken care of, which usually is removing the insulation, cleaning the attic, bringing new insulation in. And then there's tests that we can do to check the walls and see if there's smoke particulate in the home that needs to be cleaned as well. Yeah.
So the bottom line here, guys, is you need to bring a pro in to figure out what the story is. And what, is there an issue? Is there something that needs to be cleaned up from people that can actually do the appropriate testing and all of that? And if so, then make the appropriate recommendations and work with insurance and stuff like that to get it taken care of. So I'll put all of Scott's contact information down below. Suffice it to say, I definitely trust these guys as one of those companies you can trust to come out. So yeah, again, this is a great one. Great video that is, to please share this. People are, there's loads of people, not just here in SoCal, but obviously there's fires all over the place right now. People need to know what's going on. And so I appreciate you helping out, Scott.
Yeah, so, and keep in mind, insurance is going to pay for this cleaning one time. So make sure that you're timing it correctly with, if there's still smoke going on in your area, you want to wait for that to die down and then get your house cleaned up. Other people are going to just try to bring in a house cleaning service to just take care of like wiping some of the horizontal surfaces. And if that doesn't suffice, if it doesn't take care of the problem, you're not gonna be able to reopen that claim and have it done again. So you really want to make sure that you're treating everything, which is usually air duct cleaning of the whole home, the insulation in the attic, all of your walls, your ceilings, your furniture, HEPA vacuuming, carpets, and when you're out in your house cleaning up the outside, wear a respirator. All that stuff is contaminated. It's carcinogenic. A lot of times it could have asbestos depending on what you're dealing with and the outside, what's burning. So wear a respirator. Don't use a leaf blower and blow that stuff around. You really want to try to vacuum that up and capture it and not kick it up, because then you're going to be breathing all that and contaminating your house even further.
Yeah. So again, there's just so many things that we, as just your typical homeowner, wouldn't even know to do, right? So again, thanks so much for helping out. I mentioned this a second ago, but you'll be able to look below it and find all of Scott's contact information to figure out where to reach him. And thanks for tuning in, everybody. We'll see you all next week again.